There we go. See, there we go. The zero
That performance energy.
Smile, yep. Next time I see you in person, I'm gonna go. Before I say hi to you, I'm gonna go 3 and see what you do. Oh my gosh! Yeah. So, how's it going, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
Good.
with a bright white tee. Yeah, believe me.
Right, white.
You're bright
Personal,
white.
mate.
Is it personal? Yeah, not that Daz. It's not Daz.
Yeah.
Neck. That's brightening the whole of the UK, man. Who needs? The sun's not out, so at least your t-shirt's out. That's all right. Gotta give us some light. But yeah, so good. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the Flixters podcast, and we have another edition of Brother Overload. Because obviously, teacher is actually on his travels, and actually, we'll do a quick shout out to him. Actually, first of all, big shout out to teacher, aka Amar, whose his birthday was just a few days ago, and we gave him a little shout out on Instagram and stuff like that. Don't know how old he is, but I'm sure he's nearing his pension age now. I'm pretty sure. So we don't know how old he is, but he's older and wiser and having a good time, whatever he's doing, wherever he's doing it. He didn't tell me where he was going. He just said, I'm going. I don't know where he is. I honestly don't know where he is. That's not even a joke. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he's gone. He just said, I'm gone, and that's it.
Yeah.
So enjoy yourself, teacher. But yeah, so you can download this podcast everywhere. You can get all the other good podcasts, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, or whatever it is. We're on YouTube. You can shout out to us on Instagram, Twitter, and where's the other one? Facebook as well. So please let us know what you're watching. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. If you want to come on the show as well, give us a shout out, and we'll get you on the show. So I'll do two quick more shout outs. Yeah. And those go to the Industry Tea. They gave teacher actually a big shout out for his birthday. So big shout out to the Industry Tea. They're a London-based events sort of organization group. Shout them out on Instagram. They've got an event coming up in August. I want to say August, yeah, sort of late August. So look out for them on Instagram. Next shout out goes to Zakharov, our very own Zakharov. Who sounds like a Bond villain, but he's not a villain. He's a good guy. Loves a hidden gem. We'll get him on the show back again soon. He's been on the show a couple of times before. So we'll see him again soon, hopefully. So yeah, those are today's shout outs. So we're going into movie news now. So we've got a couple of bits on there. So first bit we got this is a name I can never really say. So I'm going to struggle, but you'll know who he is. David Dashman. See, I practiced it as well. David Dastmalchian. Do you know who he is?
No.
You do know who he is. Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, okay, yeah.
He's a guy with the dark hair who was part of T.I.'s group, who was like the Russian kind of hacker, kind of spy kind of guy, I think. He was also in The Dark Knight. He was one of the sort of crazy people that was in with Scarecrow, I believe.
He's in that new one, Murderbot, as well, isn't he?
He's in Murderbot, yes. He was also in Late Night with the Devil. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
Really good horror film. So it's like a stage. It's on a TV show kind of set. Yeah. Really good film. He was the lead in that. So yeah, his name is hard to say, but he's not hard to watch. He's very, very, very easy to watch. So good actor. I actually don't know where he's from originally. His name looks like he's from somewhere somewhere in the world, but and also he's got that sort of dark look as well. But don't know where he originates from. But either way, he's quite a versatile. Maybe, possibly, yeah, possibly. Very versatile actor. But yeah, that's I'm long-winded. The news is that he's being cast as M. Bison in. So M. Bison. Which is, in Street Fighter, he's the sort of, Raul Julia played M. Bison in the original Street Fighter film in 1994 with Kylie Minogue and everyone.
Yeah. He has got that face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can see it.
Put a hat on him.
Exactly, I can see it.
Tilts his head forward.
I can see it. So I'm not sure. I actually didn't know there was a Street Fighter movie being made. I didn't know that, but
Neither did I, man.
Yeah, it looks like it's being made, and slowly they're gathering their cast members. Remember, Mortal Kombat's been made a couple of times now, but the second one's we're talking about it. The first Mortal Kombat came out in the 90s. There's a Mortal Kombat coming out next year. So I think there's been about 4 or 5 Mortal Kombat films. So there's other games that have turned into films. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Street Fighter, they better cast Ryu well.
I think that's the problem with the problem with Street Fighter, isn't it? It's been that the cast hasn't been great, or the story hasn't been that strong as the characters in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Yeah, there has been a really good recent one that came out by Desh in Bourne Ultimatum.
Yeah.
Desh was the Moroccan guy that Bourne fought in Morocco. Technically Desh should have beat him up, but obviously it's Bourne. But that actor he's a half Ghanaian, half British actor.
Yeah.
And I forgot his name. His name escapes me, but he directed and starred in a Street Fighter film. It's quite a low budget film, but really well made, because he's like
on like YouTube.
No. It's a film. It's like it's on like digital download or something. I'll find the name. Yeah, it's worth actually talking about, and a hidden gem. But it's a really good film, low budget but really well made. Really good fighting scenes. He did a good job on that, but it's not well known. That's the only thing. But yeah, so that's the news anyway. So not sure when the film's going to come out. My guess is 2027. That's my guess, but who knows? Yeah, so that's that one. And then unfortunately, we've got another couple of other bits of news here that is actually quite sad. So we've got 2 people to talk about that have actually passed away, which we hardly actually have in movie news. But first one is Julian McMahon, and he played he played Doctor Doom in the original Fantastic Four movies that came out, in 2005 and 2007. The one with Chris Evans, with Jessica Alba. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he passed away recently. So obviously sad for him and his family, but Hollywood, I'm sure, will pay tribute, and all these sort of fans and so on will as well. And also Michael Madsen recently passed away as well. Yeah, so Michael Madsen, we've seen him in actually the scene I remember him from the most is Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
There's a scene where that song, Clowns to the left of me, Jokers to the right. Yeah, so there's a scene where he's cutting off the guy's ear. I don't know if you remember that scene. There's a scene where he's cutting off, he's torturing someone for information or whatever, and he's dancing around, prancing around, and he cuts off a guy's ear who's sort of strapped to a chair. And that's the scene I remember him from the most in Reservoir Dogs. He's been in The Hateful Eight. He's been in Kill Bill.
I remember him in Species more.
Yes, Species. I was just going to mention that. Yes, yeah. Was he in the pool? Was it the pool scene?
I think so. But Species was kind of like any man's fear when when if you're getting laid, and then imagine she just turns around and says.
It's the last thing you ever do. What a way to go! Some people wouldn't complain. But yeah. So unfortunately, obviously, he passed away as well. So again, Hollywood, I'm sure, will pay tributes to him. So yeah, 2 people that have passed away that have obviously given us lots of good entertainment.
I bet they weren't that old either, were they?
No. I think Julian McMahon was. I don't think he was even 60.
No.
I don't think he was even 60. And Michael Madsen, I think he was 60 odd.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just goes to show, innit, treat every day as precious, because who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. But yeah, so there's your movie news. Sorry to end on a bit of a sad note, but we've got to tell it as it is. So next we've got what's new on streaming. So this is a little section where we talk about what's new on streaming, what to look out for. Sometimes they're sort of oldies that come out on streaming. Sometimes they're new stuff that comes out on streaming. So we've got a couple of bits to talk about this week on streaming. What's the first one? K-pop Demon Hunters.
Demon Hunter.
What is that?
Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's an animated movie with Korean okay. It's an animated movie and it's on Netflix, and
Mm.
it basically is like Buffy the Vampire Slayer but gone Korean with K-pop music,
Oh.
basically. So it's yeah, so it is basically like similar like the title, basically. It's
Mm.
three artists who their job is to slay demons, and their main job is also what when they're not slaying demons
They're in the
is
band.
to they're in a band, yeah.
Oh my
They're in a
gosh.
K-pop.
Yeah.
So you
You know,
got all of the
K-pop is big. You
tropes.
know that.
It is. It is.
K-pop is big.
It's
Obviously, it's
massive.
big in like Korea and that, but also sometimes they come here to
Yeah.
Wembley Stadium,
Yeah.
and when you
Yeah.
see if a K-pop band goes to Wembley Stadium, you just
Yeah.
start seeing all these people. You're looking around thinking, "What's going on today?" And they're
Yeah.
all wearing like all these outfits, and you're like, they all look like some manga characters or anime characters, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put this one on because even though it seems corny, I kind of enjoyed it. It's silly.
Okay.
If you're a family person,
Mm.
and I know that my nieces and nephews would enjoy this
Okay.
because it's like really silly. It's got all of the K-pop tropes, Korean tropes, and stuff like that.
Mm.
Where and Yeah, there's a lot of silly humor, silly funny humor, and I think it's also got like the animation is done by the guys who did Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse as
Okay,
well.
that's top quality. Yeah,
So,
that
so
is
yeah,
top quality.
you've got
Top quality.
and the soundtrack alone is actually doing well on the charts
Okay.
in Asia as well.
Mm.
So yeah,
Mm. Okay.
yeah, I think check it out. It's a bit of fun.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, the next one we got a bit of an oldie, ish, but the Flash.
Okay,
Yeah, the Flash.
Scarlet Speedster.
Yeah, the Scarlet Speedster. Him. I'm not sure. Did he mention? I swear. Did he mention this last week or week before? Maybe. Somebody mentioned it. I was talking to someone. They mentioned the Flash. Uh,
Might not have been me. Might have
might
been a
not have
little
been
bit
you,
earlier.
but yeah. So this is the one that came out. When did this come out? 2025? Was it 2020? I want to say 2023 or 2022. I don't even
The
remember now.
Flash,
Yeah,
the
with
one with
Ezra.
Edward Miller.
Yeah, yeah. The Flash with Ezra Miller.
23.
2023 it was, yeah. And Michael Keaton was showed up in it.
Mm,
This was the film that was and directed by Andy Muschietti, who gave us It, and good director.
yeah.
But yeah, this one didn't really land. It was quite annoying. It
Mm.
didn't really land. It had a lot of.
I think there was a lot of criticism about the CGI
Mm,
and the opening. I think it was the opening scene where the baby's falling out of
oh
the building
yes,
and stuff
yeah,
like
I remember that.
that.
I remember that scene now. Oh, he lined all the babies up, and
Yeah.
oh my gosh, yeah, I remember that scene. Yeah, a bit mad, a bit mad. But yeah, it had a lot going on. Just maybe too much going on. It just didn't really. Remember, I had the Supergirl, the new Supergirl that I think she landed in Russia
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. She got
Oh
taken
man,
in.
the potential. She must be gutted because that was meant to be like her Supergirl introduction,
Debut, sort of. Yeah.
and that's it. That was introduction and end. Now there's a new Supergirl.
Yeah.
Oh, she's cussing.
I
She's
mean,
angry. Yeah.
she had that. What is it? She gave that. It was like the female version of the Henry Cavill vibe, wasn't it?
Yeah, because her version looked serious. I was like, yeah, I
Yeah.
like the twist on this. I like that she's not sort of like the cookie cutter Supergirl that we've known,
Yeah.
and she wasn't like good. She was like darker. It was an
Yeah.
interesting take, but it just obviously that was it. It's a taster. We'll
Yeah.
never know now. We'll never know. We'll never know. But yeah, so that's the Flash on Amazon. You can catch that now. Go and stream it. If you didn't watch it in the cinema, you didn't miss out on much. So you can watch it in the comfort of your own home now. And yeah, give it a watch if you like, in preparation for but maybe some more DC next week with Superman. So yeah. So that is that. So yeah, so next we have trailers. So the first one we got is Troll 2.
Another musical.
Huh?
Is this a musical? This must be a musical.
Oh no, it's not. I thought you was joking. No. No. It's definitely not a musical. Definitely. This is a Scandinavian movie.
Okay.
Of actual trolls. I thought, have you not seen it? So you haven't seen the first one, no?
No, I haven't seen the first one.
The first one was good. And even better is 2010's Troll Hunter. That is a film. That's
Hunter.
a film.
Is that the one with the girl?
I can't remember how the girl.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen.
Troll Hunter is more like a. That was more like a. Troll Hunter was more like not found footage, but like
Blair Witchcraft.
Yeah, like like Cloverfield, kind of like
yeah.
like a handheld kind of filmed sort of way. Yeah, so Handycam, if you want to call it that. Yeah, Troll Hunter was really good, really good. Troll came out in 2022. That was also good. I mean, this one is Troll 2, which I guess it's not out yet, so we'll find out. But this is on Netflix. This is coming out real soon. Not real soon. I lied. It's December. Flipping heck. We've got to wait. This is coming out in December. But it's good. It's actually quite good. I remember I really enjoyed part 1. So part 2, I'm looking forward to that again. So yeah, Troll. And it's is it in English or is it in? Ooh, I can't remember.
Would you have to watch Troll 1 in order to watch Troll 2?
Yes, I think so. You would have to. Yeah, because it is a direct sequel. So I would think it's probably best to watch part 1 first. Yeah.
Okay.
I would. I can't remember if it's in English or if it's in like Norwegian or Danish or something. I can't remember. But either way it's good. Let me just check. What's the language saying? Language. Yeah, it's in Norwegian. It's in Norwegian. But I remember there was some bits, but that was in English because some characters were English or American, but most of it's in Norwegian. But it's still fine. You can watch it on subtitles, or you can put it in, audio English or whatever. Yeah, either way is good. So yes, it's good to watch films that aren't always English or American. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes it's good to get the international vibe.
Stuff,
yeah, definitely. So yeah, so that's that. Next one is Project Hail Mary. So that's the next trailer. So have you seen this one?
The trailer looks funny, man.
It does, isn't it?
I know it's probably not supposed to, but it's Ryan Gosling, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he's can only presume that it's not gonna. I mean, Ryan's never done any big movies where it's blown up, apart from the Barbie one.
But, okay, yeah.
Has he? So, but yeah, he seems. I put the naught in astronaut.
Oh my gosh! But so this film, Project Hail Mary, it is about. So as obviously you mentioned Ryan Gosling. It's about an astronaut that tries to save Earth. So he's been sent out to outer space to save Earth because what's the situation? Is it some sort of
But there's so it looks as though basically there's an infection in the stars where all the stars are being infected and dying.
That's it.
Except for one.
That's it. Yeah. A mysterious substance causing the sun to die out, and all other stars in the local galaxy, are sort of dying out as well. So he's been sent out to try and save Earth and find out what's going on.
Which is a mad story, though. It's
it is. It is. At the same time, though, this is something that will happen for sure. Stars die every day.
Yeah.
And obviously,
not like this, though.
Not like this. This is something.
Trailer.
Yeah, this is
it was like an infection.
Yeah. So we don't know what's causing it, but yeah, this one looks like it could be good. It seems like a bit of a sci-fi drama, but also comedy. There's comedy involved in this as well. Yeah. It's not straight up hardcore, but directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. Earlier you mentioned Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse and all that. and they directed the first one.
Oh, okay.
They directed the first one. Also co-written by Drew Goddard and Andy Weir. Drew Goddard. Guess what he wrote? The Martian.
Oh, so yeah, so you all have that kind of feel in the serious
Yes,
parts probably of
exactly.
it.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the Martian obviously was on Mars, solo person in space.
yeah.
So this is again solo person in space. Drew Goddard also wrote Daredevil, the series.
Okay.
And also World War Z as well, Cabin in the Woods,
So
Lost, Cloverfield. So all these kind of like big films that we've heard of,
yeah,
these people have been involved in. So I think the film's in good hands. So it should be a good one.
yeah.
It should
It'll
be a
have
good one.
a good tone to it, I
Yeah.
think.
So
Yeah.
that's out in March next year. So yeah, look forward to that one. And then the last trailer we got is The Running Man. What do you think of The Running Man?
You know what? I think it's an interesting take. When I watched the trailer, I was like, I remember the what is it, 87 version starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Was that 87 as well?
Yeah, that was
That's the
87.
same year as
Running Man.
that's the same year as Predator, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, Arnold
Is
Schwarzenegger was
it?
big back then, wasn't he? You know.
Oh yeah, 87. But Predator was the same year. Wow, my man was busy. My man was busy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, same year, 87. Flipping heck.
So yeah,
Wow.
this one looks quite good actually. It's not. It looks. I wonder whether it was actually filmed in London or nearabouts, because there's some parts of it.
It was.
There's a
It
scene which looks
was.
like Westfield.
It was.
Like,
And
was it filmed there?
I can't say for sure why I know this. But I do know. I know someone
Yeah.
who knows someone that was part of making the film. And
Okay.
yes, it was filmed in the UK in
Okay.
in and
But I was
around
like,
London area and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
I was like, hold on,
Yeah.
that bit, yeah,
I recognised it.
they didn't try to disguise that bit, but
Mm.
yeah, it looked like there's only two buildings that I was like, hold on, that looks like London. It's either Westfield Shopping Centre, or it's a building on Liverpool Street.
Okay.
I was just like, okay, but yeah, what do you think of it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest. I wasn't. I didn't know what kind of tone it was. It looked like it was action comedy. I don't know if the original. I don't think the original Running Man had that same tone, or
You know what the tone it felt like it has? It has a Novocaine kind of tone to it.
oh yes, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Novocaine. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a
where
bit.
in the trailer there's where is it? There's the guards in the corridor, and then there's electrified flooring, and then he's like, "Are you serious?" And he's got a war pistol. Yeah, and oh, what was there's that other one that is on with oh, Aquafina. She's basically running as well. She's getting
What is
chased.
she in it as well?
No. But there's a movie with
Oh yes, the
Aquafina.
lottery one where she's
Yes, that's it. Yes, yes,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, it's to me it feels like a blend between those two, Novocaine and that Aquafina one.
Okay.
Because he's definitely, you know, it's still the similar premise, isn't it? But I think in the original Running Man, he was a prisoner, wasn't he? Whereas in this Running Man, he seems like a normal citizen who basically is blacklisted, so he's unable to find a job. But I don't know whether the reason why he's unable to find a job because he has a criminal record
Yeah.
or what. Yeah.
Okay.
But this is all from my gathering on or interpretation on the trailer, basically. Like, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is out in November. So as we've seen in the trailer, Glenn Powell stars in it. Josh Brolin, Michael Cera, Coleman Domingo, Lee Pace, who was Ronan the Accuser. Katie O'Brien's in it as well. So we've got a few. William H Macy, he's in it. So a few people are recognised, but I don't know. This trailer doesn't give me the vibes of Stephen King like it's a Stephen King story, remember? So I don't
Yeah.
know. It just doesn't. Edgar Wright is directing, so you might get the sort of the tone from just that alone. But I don't know, man. Maybe when I watch it, I might be pleasantly surprised. But so far, this is the film I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna feel the Stephen King vibe
No,
through this.
no.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna feel that at all.
No, but yeah, that's it. So yeah, go check out the Running Man. Check out the trailer. Let us know what you think about it. Maybe you liked it. Maybe you didn't as well. But let us know. So yeah, so that's trailers for today. So next we have Anniversary Corner, where we're going to look at a film that has hit an anniversary of either 10 years or more. And today's film is, well, it's quite fitting, isn't it? Jurassic World from 2015. So you've seen this, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Jurassic World 2015. What did you think of it when you saw it?
I loved it.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember. This is. Oh wait, no. Sorry. This is Jurassic World or Jurassic Park?
World 2015. So the one with Chris Pratt, the one that the more recent one. One of them, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I remember. No, it was okay. The Chris Pratt one is okay. I mean, he does bring, his numbers do, do better than like Ryan Gosling, who I think them two are maybe in the same camp where they make an appearance and then the movie doesn't. They're not kind of like liked, but anyway, yeah, I think Chris Pratt. He's. I think he does. He does that. What does he do in the where he does the hands thing, doesn't he?
He's always going blue.
Yeah, and so for some reason,
that's it. I'm like, hold on a second. These dinosaurs. You're telling me all you got to do is go like that.
He's a dino whisperer.
That's a joke. His hand should have been bitten off time ago.
I think in terms of the franchise, I think the franchise is okay. It's been kind of like consistent. The Chris Pratt one was they've been exciting in terms of taking it out of the what can we do with it, because we can't keep on doing Jurassic in the jungle and whatnot. That was interesting.
This one was a world. Remember, so obviously Jurassic Park 1993. For me, the best one. I'm sure you'll agree. The first one was the best one.
Yeah.
You remember that feeling you had when you watched it?
Yeah.
You must have been at the time, I guess, probably 12 or something.
Maybe
12 or 13. And when it first came out, watching that film, that feeling when you first saw the T-Rex and you saw because even now, every Jurassic film that comes out, there's always that scene of a brontosaurus or something, and it's like, and then the camera pans, and then the music goes,
yeah.
And it just goes,
was that by John Williams, the soundtrack?
Yeah. So every film has a scene like that. But I remember the first time it happened, like the whole cinema quiet, pin drop.
Yeah.
T-Rex like.
It was more the Velociraptors.
Yeah, just like.
Gosh.
And all the
girl.
Thank you. The first scene had all these quotes. Like, nature finds a way, and like. There's all these quotes from the films.
Yeah, and the guy from The Fly who did, was it Goldblum?
Jeff Goldblum. Yeah. Nature finds a way. Like there's so many quotes. It's just quotes galore. And then Jurassic World, Lost World, Jurassic Park, Lost World. Second one, Nick with Jeff Goldblum again. That one was actually not bad. Not bad, but obviously can't beat the first one. And the third one, Jurassic Park 3, was whatever. Then
I think this is like the 7th one in the franchise.
This is the 7th one, yeah. So each time it's like 3 at a time, every 3 years. They didn't take long to bring this one out because the last one only came out in 2022. So it's been 3 years. So it's like I don't think that's much of a rebirth. Like at least the third one, Jurassic Park 3, was 2001. And then we didn't have a main film until 2015, which is the film we're talking about in the anniversary. That's 14 years. No, hold on. No, it's not 14. Oh, it is 14 years. Yeah, 14 years. That's a gap. And I think in between there's been animations, there's been little shorts that are canon to the Jurassic Park legacy kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jurassic World, I think the scene for me at Jurassic World 2015, obviously the hands, like you said, Chris Pratt. And he's a cool guy. Chris Pratt, Bryce, what's the name? Bryce Dallas Howard was in the film. Bryce Dallas Howard, yeah, she was good in it. They were both good in it. They were all good in it. Don't get me wrong, but the bit where Chris Pratt's on a motorbike riding with velociraptors.
Was that in Italy? Was that in Italy or somewhere?
No, that was the third one. But I mean, in the first one, he's in the woods because he's got he's got these contraptions on the velociraptors, and he's using them to like do something, hunt something. They're in the woods, and he's on his motorbike and he's riding with them. I'm like, my man's.
Do you know what? Do you know what it reminded me of? There was that 80s, 90s animation where it was like they it was an animated story about technology and dinosaurs merging together. I've forgotten the name of it.
No.
But yeah, just
riding with raptors. Nah, mate. Don't buy it. But yeah, so anyway, that's enough. Jurassic World 2015. It was probably the best one of the recent reboots because I think they got worse as they went down. But you know, so now we've got 2025 Jurassic Park Rebirth. So
this is what we're reviewing now.
This is what we're reviewing now. So,
oh boy, what do you
Jurassic
think?
Park Rebirth. So, Rebirth, you know, fucking heck. Yeah.
There wasn't really a rebirth, was it?
There wasn't time for Rebirth because it just came out 3 years after the last one, which is normally the time that it takes for any Jurassic Park sequel to happen. So I think they lied. Rebirth, it should just be Jurassic World something else, not Rebirth. I don't know, man.
I think that you know, I actually didn't mind it. This movie.
Is it?
I think the reasons why is because I think that I switched my brain off and I basically enjoyed it and quickly caught on to like what it was about. Basically, to me, it felt like this was like done really quickly in order for it to be brought out this according to their deadline, like the exec's deadline. So I felt like when I was watching the movie, there was a lot of signatures from the original Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Like the very first one was when
I know you're going to say
in the museum.
And
the banner comes down.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, that's from the first one. And then there was the other one. There was the. Do you remember the cafeteria scene where there was a little girl and they're behind the shelves, and then the velociraptors comes from the ceiling. They done that one in this one as well. The T-Rex chasing after the family. That one again was like a bit like the Jeep in the first one. The bad guy who started running away and trying to make it to the boat again came from like the first one as well, with the fat guy who was trying to escape as well. What was have I missed one?
Schmuck.
Have I missed one that you picked up as well?
Well, I thought you were going to say there was one from just a quick one, but you know the side mirror on the car.
Yeah.
It always says objects may appear closer than
I saw that one.
So that was there as well. That's always been and I thought that's bullshit. But in actual cars, sometimes you get that. I think in my car it might have that, but it's quite faint.
Well, rental. Shit. As soon as I saw that, I thought, that must be a rental.
It's mad. But I'll just quickly before we sort of really go into it, I'll just quickly set the scene quickly of what's going on. So, Jurassic Park Rebirth is. Okay, first of all, directed by Gareth Edwards, who is actually a really good director. He's the person that brought us Monsters from 2010, which he basically directed. I think he wrote, special effects, edited. He did about 6 or 7 roles in that film.
Right.
and that was all the special effects he did himself.
Okay.
Literally from his own computer in his bedroom. He did that
Yeah.
film crazy. Watch Monsters, wicked film. He also gave us Rogue One. He gave us The
Did
Creator.
he do Creator? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so he's a good director that knows how to do sci-fi films, and also
He's like a
adding,
one-man band, isn't he?
yeah, obviously not now, but he used to be. But he's good at monsters as well, and create creatures and all that. So that's why he got Godzilla as well. Godzilla,
Yeah.
and yeah, so directed by him. Scarlett. Is it Johansson or Johansson? I never know. But
I think Johansson.
yeah, Scarlett Johansson's there. Mahershala Ali, Jonathan Bailey. We've got Rupert Friend. We got a few other people as well, but they're the sort of main stars in this. So it takes place a few years after Jurassic World Dominion, which was the last film, and in that film, so the dinosaurs have always been a big thing, and now in this rebirth, the world has changed. People aren't really feeling dinosaurs anymore. Dinosaurs are a bit of a burden because in Dominion they came out, they kind of went into our lives. They escaped. They got in the way. They sort of hurt people, so people are a bit angry. And in this film, it picks up where dinosaurs are kind of like a burden.
They kept on making the point that dinosaurs could only survive close to the equator.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it was just like,
yeah, yeah. And dinosaurs are like they're stopping traffic, and people are like not happy, and like it's different now because people I think stopped going to the theme parks because they wanted something bigger and badder. So that's why in Rebirth, boring. Yeah, it became boring.
Boring. Yeah.
So in Rebirth, we pick up now where in the recent past, they've tried to make these genetically modified dinosaurs to try and make it more interesting. Shit went left, and they had to scrap it because it just didn't happen. And like you said, dinosaurs are now they've migrated themselves to the equatorial parts of the world where the climate is richer in oxygen, it's warmer, and it's
closer to what they were back when they were alive.
Exactly. Yeah. Which makes sense actually when you look at the science, but that's where we pick up anyway. So yeah, that's where it is. And like you mentioned about all the sort of signatures that we've seen in Jurassic Park, they try to keep it like that.
Yeah. I think it was like lazy writing, but also I guess it was lazy because they were trying to keep the deadline, and I think it was more deadline than anything really.
I think so.
We don't really have anything like in terms of like sort of like character buildings and stuff like that. It was you know, at the beginning it felt very much like two movies almost.
Okay.
But then it was like, because at the beginning you've got the guy from who basically the line is that the guy is from the pharmaceutical coming up with some drug.
The corporate guy,
yeah, the corporate guy, and they just the aim of the game is to just basically get 3 samples, go to this
samples
island,
from the dinosaurs,
pick up samples, and it's all undercover. No one should know, but no one needs to know about it, and it's done secretively in order to basically make billions and trillions.
These samples, you say, so it's for heart disease. So they want to cure heart disease, and they're saying that these 3 samples must be from a land animal, a sea animal, and a flying dinosaur as well, while they're alive. That makes it difficult, very difficult. But so I guess because of the importance of it, you can kind of forgive them for going there, but at the same time, you know, it's not going to work out, innit?
Yeah, oh I mean, I was surprised that the team was so small. That was the first thing. I was like, okay, the team's very small, but I'm not going to keep on questioning. All right, let's keep it moving. Then it's just basically like he recruits Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah,
she's in it for the money.
Yeah,
and then goes over and basically gets the expert who doesn't know that he's coming onto the trip, but the leverage for him is basically that he's never seen the dinosaurs in real life.
Yeah.
And the museum's gonna
Yeah.
like less people are interested in dinosaurs, like you said.
Yeah.
And that museums, theme parks, anything related to dinosaurs is like, how we're fatigued with Marvel or superhero movies. And then who's there was that funny scene when Scarlett, he recruits Scarlett, and then she says that she will pick her team, and then that's when we meet Mahershala Ali, and then they do that. They do that so transparent. We're gonna need enough more money. And then little trick, and then he's like, okay, all right, we don't mind. You know what I mean? We got very deep pockets. Anyway, so that was then we've got the guy who's supposed to be the I felt he was supposed to be the clever girl kind of guy. Where he's the third person.
Oh yes.
Arrives, and he says, I don't think I can do it for.
And they're like, oh, we've done that already.
Yeah.
That's Ed Skine or Screen. He was the villain in the first Deadpool movie. Remember?
Right. Yeah.
He was So he's a British actor, but yeah, he's good. But yeah, it's the one thing I did. Okay, first of all, go ahead.
Sorry, and then so there was that's team, and then it was like the family, because I was like, well, the team's very small.
Yeah.
And then it made sense when we see the family, and I was like, oh, these are the people who are gonna add the excitement, because they're the ones who are gonna be we need to look after them until the very end. And then it was just like, again, formulaic to me, because it was just like, we've got all the signatures from the first one.
Yeah, you need that kid that can be
kid.
playing with the little dinosaur.
Yeah. So
that family got on my nerves, man. I mean, first of all, this family, what they're doing on a boat in the middle of nowhere, over like they've gotten to, remember where they're going to find these dinosaurs. You're not supposed to go there. It's like it's forbidden.
Yeah.
So it's like it's illegal to go there. So how did this family and their boat drift there?
No, they were sailing. No, they said that they were sailing to what is it, like, like Caribbean islands, between Caribbean islands or whatever, and then the dinosaur, the water dinosaur, basically capsized their boat.
How do they get so close? I mean, if this place is so deadly, they shouldn't be able to get close.
That's where Mahershala Ali was just like, what
he cussed him. Exactly. Good.
Because he lost his son, didn't he?
Exactly, yeah. So he's really protective. Yeah. So you got the dad, you got the daughter, older daughter, teenage daughter or something. You got a young daughter who's like 8 or something, and then you got the daughter's boyfriend. So it's
boyfriend. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a dickhead. He got on my nerves a lot.
If I was a father, you need to get rid of him.
I would have left him to die. I would have left him to die. I'm like, nah. He's just. There was a couple of times where he done the right thing and he was brave, but apart from that, it was just so silly. Just the way he was chatting to the dad, the way he was. It's just.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I didn't like it. Yeah, even like some of the characters, like Scarlett Johansson's character, I didn't really buy it. I didn't buy it as she's the. Because technically, she was like the muscle of the group, isn't it?
Yeah,
she was like the sort of muscle, and it's not nothing to do with the fact she's a woman. Don't get me wrong. We've seen her.
She was like the experience.
The merc or the mercenary, whatever. Yeah. So it's nothing to do with gender or anything like that. It's just I didn't fully buy it. Like there was a scene where, like, because to get these samples from the dinosaurs, you had to shoot them with this sort of dart gun, which is going to shoot it. The dart goes into them, draws the blood, and then they get it, sort of thing. And the man, the archaeologist or whatever, he said he's going to take the shot. Yeah. And she's like, no, I'm going to take the shot. He's like, no, I can take the shot. And then she goes to him and explains to him, oh,
come over
imagine you're here, the dinosaur's there, you got to get within 10 meters, and imagine like the water's going to spray in your face. It's going to be it's going to be very hard.
Coming down.
You're going to be able to do it. And then he thinks about it and he's like, okay, you take the shot and tell me what happens as soon as she gets a chance to shoot.
She fucks up.
The same thing she says. She's there, she's looking, a bit of water goes in her face, and she messes up. And I'm like, hold on a second. I thought you were meant to be a badass, like you.
Yeah.
A bit of water went in her face. The ship was rocking a bit, and she missed. I'm like, nah, this has got to be a joke. Oh, that's when I lost respect for her. That moment right there. Nah. Didn't buy it. Didn't buy it. Buy it.
I thought the dinosaur scenes was quite good actually. Apart from the little dinosaur that the girl.
Okay. Yeah.
The other, you know what? I kind of like laughed because when they got to the tall grasses, it was again a playback to the first one.
Yeah.
And I was just like, hold on.
Velociraptor. That was the second one, Lost World, when the Velociraptors were running in the tall grass, I think, wasn't it? Was it the second one?
They've done it multiple times, but I think in the first one, that's when they saw was it the Triceratops or the? No, they.
And it was sick, or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know where he takes the glasses off.
Yeah.
And then it's like in amazement or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yeah.
I forgot which dinosaur was in that scene, but yeah, that was basically another scene. But then I was like, hold on. Did you not see how massive these things are?
And then I was down the grass. How tall are they? The grass is no more than 6 foot, yeah? And you got these brontosaurus, I don't know what they were. They're massive. And they just all rise from the grass. I was like...
I laughed to myself.
These things are like houses. How are they bending down in 6 foot grass and they're able to just hide themselves? No.
I laughed to myself because I was like, you know what? That's the reason why that's the reason why I made sure to cut my grass before it got.
Oh my gosh! That's the reason why you got to leave your brain at the door when you watch this film. Don't go in there looking for too. The families make stupid decisions. Everyone makes stupid, especially the family. And like they're trying to get this. There's a T-Rex sleeping. They didn't realize the T-Rex was there until it was too late. Then they realized the T-Rex was there. The daughter went to get the boat. Yeah, they've been in enough boats and they've seen boats don't help you because the dinosaurs in the water can mash you up. They still want to get a boat. Got a little daughter and the dad is a dickhead. So they go and they try to get the boat. The T-Rex is sleeping. She's making enough noise. They get the boat.
Because she inflates it, isn't it?
They get the boat. T-Rex wakes up and somehow they had no right to escape from even though there was a bit of water there. The T-Rex handled the water like flipping Godzilla, and it still didn't. I'm like, how they deserve to die, all of them. All of them deserve to die.
The other bit was, the son. I didn't understand why the son had to walk so far away from the family to go take a piss, and then the Velociraptors was behind. That was a comical moment because the Velociraptors was behind two of them. And about to attack him, and then luckily he gets saved by one of the flying dinosaurs.
Pterodactyl, yeah.
Pterodactyl comes down, yams the Velociraptors. He's still standing there, holding his piss, and then he goes back to continuing to piss.
Yeah, this film. The thing is, this film's going to make a lot of money, and people will go because even when I went like the time I went was quite early, and it wasn't early, it's kind of mid-afternoon, but it was, it's just people were there. And I know Jurassic Park always pulls in punters, so this will make money, but it's not a good film. It's not a good film.
I was in a cinema and there was maybe like 10 or 12 teens, and they're like, early teens, and they, at the end of the movie, they all applauded.
Is it?
Yeah.
You see?
I was like, okay.
That's the thing. People's minds now, it's Instagram generation. You don't need to make anything too good. Just make it shiny and it's enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah.
I swear I heard one of the girls say, "Oh, that's the best film."
You see? That's it.
Film so far.
That's it, man.
Like, okay.
They will never know about Clever Girl. They'll never know about that. Never know.
Yeah, I think for those who are a fan and remember the first one, they've known that it's not been great thereafter, but I think they will be disappointed by this one.
And these dinosaurs, I mean, they're meant to be hybrids or some sort of genetic mutations. And
the last
one looked like from Cloverfield. Like, what was that?
It was because it was you know what?
I don't know what it was. What was mixed? T-Rex and something?
It was mixed with loads of stuff, man.
It looked like a Cloverfield creature.
That forehead.
Yeah.
That forehead was just too much. And then it had like 6 appendages.
Yeah. Yeah, it did have a few arms in it and legs and whatever.
And then I was like, oh, you know what? Mahershala Ali's character, I was like, nah, they can't kill him off in this one, man. Because
he should have died. A lot of them should have died in this, but they don't die because they're stars. He should have died, not in a bad way, but if you saw how he got cornered in this film, the man should have died. Don't know how he escaped. How did he escape? We don't know.
I think it was that Blade Money.
That creature had him in a corner. He was in the water. Cut. Next thing we see, he escaped. Come on, man. Come on.
But that was that. You know, I was also glad because it was like, again, this started off the feeling of it was rushed. How the hell? I mean, it reminded me of when I was doing biotechnology. It was like, how the hell did he get a Snickers bar into the lab? And then we're having like a Final Destinations scenario here where
that's a good point. This whole film started with a Snickers going into some sort of air vent. The whole situation. Snickers wrapper, not even Snickers wrapper.
The wrapper. The one man, he's gonna go into, you know, a vacuum sealed contamination thing where this massive dinosaur is in, and he's got a Snickers bar. Like, yeah, that was, I was like, no, good. I'm glad that you got stuck, because I would have done the same.
Joke.
But yeah, it just added a lot of it added to the we need to get this done on time sort of feeling.
But that was. What would you give it? Well, you do out of 5, don't you?
Yeah.
What would you give it out of 5?
2.5.
2.5. Okay. Yeah, I think I probably have to agree with you on that one. I was thinking, could it stretch to a 3? Not really. I think 2.5 is probably good enough. Out of 10, I'll probably give it a 6. So, yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's Jurassic World Rebirth. Go watch it if you leave your brain at the door and you want to see some good graphics and action and all that sort of thing. It's entertaining, don't get me wrong, but it's not any better than any of the Jurassic Worlds you've seen before. It's not any better. Yeah, the first one's still the best, and that was 1993. Yeah, so there you go.
I still got the collector's cards on that.
Is it? You see?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's it. That's Jurassic World Rebirth. If you let us know what you think, if you've seen it, if you're going to see it, should you bother to see it?
Make another one.
Of course, we're making another one. 3 years time, mate. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
I've got no idea.
They've got money to make. This thing prints money, so they're not going to stop a good thing. It prints money. Trust me.
I think they're gonna kill the golden goose, mate.
No. This thing prints money, man. For as long as they can do it, makes them money. But yeah. So next week we've got a big one next week. One that a lot of people have been waiting for. So Superman.
Yeah.
Next week, James Gunn. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it next week and see.
I herald his arrival.
Yeah, there you go.
I herald the death. Was that Fantastic Four?
Fantastic Four, yeah. That's a couple of weeks after that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Like I say, you can catch us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all the rest of it. And yeah, so until next time, peace out.
Peace out.